Hello all. Good evening. Everything straightened up here. I think that might work. Hello, Minnesota Joe. Hello, Michael and Lord Zachary Burnett. Hello, Shannon Smith. Hello, Pastor Tim. Hello, Christopher Brock. Are we hunting nickels? We're going to hunt at least part of a box of nickels and probably a box of $50. Shannon Smith, Minnesota. Okay, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Adam Cowles. Hello, Christopher Brock. Hudson brought his box of nickels back that he started and found the buffalo ender in, and then he only did like 4 more rolls. So I think we might finish that box since it had 1 buffalo in it, since he didn't. And I just brought down 8 more boxes of buffaloes, and we've got some $50 we could open. So who knows for sure. Hello, Vern LaPointe. We'll see who all rolls in. I was thinking about getting on earlier, but it just didn't happen. I saw that Baseman canceled. I saw Rob posted a stream about silver, so I got to go watch that when we get done. See what he's got to say about the interesting transpiring since we last were together on Sunday. I may have waited a little long to get some of our regulars, being I didn't pop on till 10:30. We'll see. Hello, K. Titus. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello, Phil the Board. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Probably because I've been with my head down and not looking up. That's probably on me. Probably on me, I would bet. Ooh, we got 12 people up here. We got 7 likes. We held on to 1,130 subscribers, it looks like. So that's good. And we can pop an extra or 2 to see if we can't keep that up there. That would be nice. Hello, Paul Spartire Coins. Good to see you. K. Titus, I will be sending you an email tonight or tomorrow. Pastor Tim, same thing. I've got business with both of you that I owe you information on that I will get out to you probably tomorrow. So I did not get around to it today. I did get all my shipping done today, which was a marvelous thing. Had my shipping done and dropped off at the post office by 3 o'clock on a Monday. So that is good. Hello, Katie Bailey. Good to see you. Hello, Rob Wenzel. Hello, Patrick Johnson. You two in the same vehicle tonight, coming in together? Got a designated driver? Yeah, Pastor Tim, I'll just walk you through the process and I'll get part of the money you sent refunded so that you can be even through that whole deal. Hello, Paul Folden. You made it. Maybe a slow Monday night. We finally got a lull and maybe silver's kind of stuck there at between $29 and $29.50. So everyone can just sit back and wonder what's going to happen. Been busy. No internet for a few days from storms. Yeah, we had a heck of a time on Saturday getting our stream to stay on, Phil, the board, and I'm not sure if it's me yet or if it's with storms or what. I have a suspicion that it's me. Hello, Sharkbait Lucky. Good to see you. Hello, J-Ram. So, I think... Oh, by the way, hello, Average Kurt. Had a subscriber today send me an email. They got their package that I shipped in a bubble mailer that I paid bubble mailer price for, and the post office socked them with a $5 additional charge for overdue postage or extra postage. So if any of you all ever get something like that happen, please let me know, because the post office is totally in error and I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, mailing stinks, but it's part of it. It's part of it that the post office is not actively trying to make my life miserable. It's better. BH Ringer, good to see you. Waiting for the storm in Nova Scotia. You're going to probably be measuring snow by the foot up there. Turtle dropped you off at the meeting. All right. Well, that was nice of the turtle. That was nice of the turtle. Hello, Cody Bird. So, I think, well, the question is, do we finish Hudson's box of nickels first, which we got 45 rolls, or do we open a box of $50? We can do either. It does not matter to me. Does not matter to me. See if I got my guns loaded here. Got staples in the stapler. I've got flips ready to go. I got my eyes out. Had to pay an Uber. Oh, Paul Spare Tire Coins. That's a bummer. Pastor Tim says nickels. Hello, JT Mode. Good to see you. No power. That stinks, Phil the Board. Man, that stinks. Turtle, hello. Artie Mike, whatever's more profitable for the viewer. Depends what we find. It all depends on what we find. We could find a valuable nickel or a valuable $50. And I'm going to do a box of each either way, so it's just a matter of which one's first. Although the nickels are sitting here right next to me, kind of calling my name. No, Minnesota Joe. It was a Everkert says halves. It was a, well, anyone that's received packages from me has received a blue mailer. A blue little mailer. It was one of these. And it had exactly a letter from me, some stickers, and 1/10 of an ounce silver round in it. And it cost me $3.10 to mail it as a thick envelope package, which is what I do all the time. And that's as cheap as you can mail one. That's like the lowest rate you can get on one. And I have shipped hundreds of these out. Hundreds of these. And they got a postage due note for an additional $5.04, which would have taken it up together at a price higher than I could have sent it in a priority small flat rate box. So, yeah, the pink package also does go out from time to time, and it never costs more than $8 or $9 to ship at the very most, because anything over a pound I ship priority. So I don't know. It was the weight of the envelope and the package was 1 ounce. 1 ounce. So I don't know. Got yours with no problem. Good, Pastor Tim. Well, weird that they would charge the recipient. Yeah, I guess that's what they do on postage due, though. Since it's already there, it's at their house. They tried to deliver it, but weird they didn't catch it when I mailed it from here. When I drop it off at the counter and they weigh them all and everything. Very weird. My guy at the post office, the postmaster here, told me that I was crazy to mail 1 ounce packages in a bubble mailer, that I could ship 1 ounce in a legal envelope for 68 cents an envelope instead of $3.10 or $3.80, depending on what part of the country. So I tried this week. I shipped about 15 of the gauze out in a legal envelope. So we'll see how that goes. If I'm going to have trouble with the bubble wrap overpaying for shipping, I guess I might as well try the legal envelope, because that is a bummer. Yeah, Minnesota Joe, it was exactly 1 ounce. I mean, with just a 1/10 of an ounce coin and a couple stickers and the letter in, it weighed on my scale 1 ounce. Like 0.97 actually. So, I don't know. It's just a pain. Just a pain. So, we will do a box of $half first. And then we will do a back box of, we will finish Hudson's box of nickels, if I can talk. I gotta get my glove, a glove, from over here. We are going to leave the BC boxes alone because they were, well, they are like 6 for $6 now on silver. And we are going to either open the BB boxes, we're going to leave the J boxes alone also. So we've got C, W, and BB to choose from. C, W, and BB to choose from. The C boxes are 2 for $6 and have, we found a Benji, and C10s already open with no enders. The W boxes are 2 for $7, and we found 2020s and 1987s as well. We got 3 of those. And the BB boxes are 0 for... Well, it says 0 for 3. It must be 0 for 4 on the BB boxes. Let me look at my sheet in the computer and see what it says. BB 1, 2, and 3. So BB. Oh, that's not right. I put all the information for the BC boxes in the BB boxes. So I gotta fix that. So I guess I don't know. This says 1 and 3 are gone. Well, I guess I could just look at them. BB. We have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 perhaps. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4. So BB4 I just forgot to put on there. What is the problem? Where is my pen? I don't know where my pen is. I can't blame Hudson. He's not here. BB4. Let me get back to the chat page. All right, now I'm back to the chat page. So, Pastor Tim says W. We could do W. W2, 3, or 9. Have I seen anyone else? I haven't seen anyone else. So we're going W. W2, 3, or 9. W2, 3, or 9. You got a number in mind, Pastor Tim? Hello, Treasure Hog. 2. W2. Boy, well, W2s are going through the mail, aren't they? W2 it is. W2 is somehow below W4. Alright. We got 34 people up in here. 10.99s for me. Yeah, probably me too, JT Mode. W2. And the W history is 2 for 7 with 2020s and 1987s. So we will see what we can do with W2. And here we go. I was praying you would come on. I need more motivation to keep working. All right, Treasure Hoggle, here I am. I thought about getting on early when I saw Baseman cancel, but I had committed to the wife, so I did not. Now, this box is busted up. I do not see anything silvery. Let me scooch it to the side and see it in the dark. Still don't see anything silvery. So, let's... Oh, this box is trash. Trash. And I've got the Circle of Death already. Oh, that's good. That's good. I've got the Circle of Death. Hopefully you don't. Here, refresh mine and see if I can bring it back to life. There, it's back. All right. Let's see if we actually, I'm not even sure we actually have 50 rolls. We might be a roll short. Which the outside wasn't open, so that would be a good trick. Running smooth here, good, because I got the Circle of Death already. Well, it was the white circle, it wasn't the total Circle of Death. Ooh, we got one that looks a little silvery. It looks a little silvery on the edge. We got all 50. That's good. All right. I don't see anything obvious, but this one right here, either of these two look semi-silvery. So we'll start there. What we find tonight, we will give away at the end. That will be the plan. Let me find my screwdriver. Lost my screwdriver and my pen. All right, I got my screwdriver. I am obviously here alone. Happy wife equals more cookies. That's true. She told me there was more brownies upstairs tonight, but she told me like right before I was walking in here. So I didn't have a chance to grab any brownies, which is terrible, because those were so good. Just by being here, Mark Creasy, we will do if our chatbot's working, we will do an in-stream must be present to win. Everything we find in the nickel box and the $50 box, we will give away at the end. So the first potential silver is not. It's a 74D. So let's look and get it over to the split screen. Anyway, so if you want my attention, oh, we got to blow that up. I cannot find errors from that distance. Give me a minute. We must make this much larger. Much larger. So Paul can see potential DDOs. Man, if I can't see it there, I'm not going to see it. All right. We have it blown up. So, if you want to get my attention, tag me. And it'll show up in big orange letters on my end. And I will be able to see it. Otherwise, we had 3 or 4 moderators in a while ago. And they will be glad to help anyone answer a question as well. The people in blue on the right side of the screen are moderators. The people in green are members. What say you? SpaceX is being sued by the DOJ for only hiring U.S. citizens. I don't know what the law says, but I guess I have to say that I'm not morally bothered by that. Personally, when you're flying to space and you're trying to protect secrets, I guess the U.S. military only hires U.S. citizens to a degree. But as far as the law isn't always common sense, so who the heck knows? This is the only stream that we do that on, Mark Reese. All our others we use a comment picker, but these are never scheduled. I guess they're scheduled on Wednesday nights, but we make the late night ones must be present and do it in the stream. And plus we don't know what we're giving away because we have to find it first. Silver. I agree. Roll number 3. So I hope everyone's doing well. Treasure Hog gets to deal with shipping. I hope you've avoided Christmas, so I think you'll be okay, Treasure Hog. Mine are flowing through. Now I just got weird stuff happening. Oh, and I forgot to ship a package to Woozy. Just plain old forgot to ship a pack to Woozy. So if anyone out there got a package to Woozy, you're welcome. Because I didn't ship it to Woozy. And you know what? Packages are very hard to trace when you forget to ship them. It was a knowing laugh. That was a knowing laugh. All right, Turtle. I have shipped you a couple. I shipped you one today, Turtle. I think I shipped you one last week too. Hello, Shrek. Look, I missed you come in. I will tell you, since I have cut it back from 50 packages a week to more like 30, that it is much more manageable. 30 a week on Monday is doable. I think I had like 34 today. Now, since I did the envelopes and I had to handwrite all the addresses on those, that, now, why is the light on that one so different than the light on the other ones have been? Weird. It did take me a little longer. Y'all can see my awesome handwriting. Roll number 6. Yeah, exactly. And Treasure Hog's coming over this week, and I mailed his today. Shannon Smith, I did remember to keep yours. Won an auction on eBay last night for 50 Liberty nickels. Very nice. won a few of those. I got some really good buys on V-nickels. I lost a bunch of auctions on Mercury dimes over the weekend. Like a bunch of auctions. So whoever's out there bidding against me on Mercury dimes, stop it. Just stop it. I will tell you, and we need to be careful not to veer into politics, but this silver price explosion will be interesting to follow. Is Mr. Turtle a member of the family? He's part of my adopted moderator family, Artie Mike. Go get to Rob Speed. If I get to Rob Speed, we won't have many finds. Well, we'll probably still find most of the silver because we'll find those from the edges, but I don't possess Rob Speed, especially when I'm talking. Since silver didn't jump up to 50 like a lot of people were predicting, I suspect a lot of people that bought over the last couple days may have lost money in the short term, paying the premiums that went on, and there's a big premium on anything that didn't get sold, and almost everything got sold. But I mean, even half dollars, the prices have gone up to a crazy level. So I don't know what's going to happen with the price. It's a game being played, and I don't know. Usually the group with the most money wins the game, and I don't know who that is right now. But I do think, as far as our little world, in the YouTube coin hunting world, I will bring my mercs for you to look at. I'm sure we can work something out. They went up in value too. And I still got, I don't know how many mercs I got. I'm not in danger of running out. But here's what I suspect in our own little coin hunting world. Silver Seeker says he might take a couple weeks off after Saturday to see what happens. He thinks he will have to adjust prices. I guess that's where I was going, Patrick. I think that it is going to impact our little world. But I think the first thing that's going to happen is I think you're going to see a bunch of people not stream. I guess to Seeker's point, maybe. And they're going to not stream for one of a couple reasons. I think the number one reason they're going to not stream. Ooh, that looks like the right B. I can't see the L and the I because they are behind gunk. I might have to go to my green background again. See if my green background can help me out any. I don't think people are going to have product, is what I think. I think that most streamers, yeah, this is going to be a 73D DDO when we get through all the gunk here, I do believe. We'll look at the T if we can find it, and it's not junked up. Yeah, that is most definitely going to be a 73D DDO. There's a line down the R. It is not a nice one. There's the doubling in the S. And there's about 5 rings of death around that area. But we will flip it up because it is a 73D DDO. I don't think most streamers keep more than maybe a month's worth of product on hand at the most. I could be wrong. And I will tell you, y'all have heard me talking about, that's our first DDO of February, 2/1/21. You heard me talking about I was chasing silver, and I changed my full box donation levels because I was having a harder than heck time getting silver before this happened. And I went nuts and ordered from everybody out there, and I finally got a bunch of silver rounds, Morgans, peace dollars, ASEs, more silver rounds. And Gainesville even sent me a note today, and they're shipping my order from December 24th, finally. And I had seen a few other channels already cancel streams because they couldn't get their coins to give away. 2121, there you go, Power Spur Tire coins. So I think you are going to see people not be able to get coins for the giveaway and donation levels they have right now. 90%ers I think are going to be especially difficult to get for a while. They're going to be way backed up on them. Here's a beautiful 1997 that we will throw in. So, and then the second thing is to replace any of your inventory right now. Silver rounds, the cheapest I saw silver rounds today were $36, and that's before shipping or taxes. Now, AppMix, if you order it out, will ship for free. Gainesville and some others won't. But that means landing silver dollars or silver rounds over $40 a piece. And I would think most people would have silver rounds budgeted right now at $30 cost each prior to this weekend. I know I did. So silver rounds, and I think 90%ers, ASEs, walkers, peace dollars, I think they're going to be hard to come by. And then when you can get them, it depends what happens on the price, but the premiums that, the premium above spot that all the places you buy from have put on everything, they're not sure what's going to happen, so they have gone from like a $2.99 or a $3.99 premium over spot to $6 to sell it. So I can see some people waiting it out. I can see some people just not being able to stream or having to change what they give away because they're not going to have access to it for a while. And I certainly can see prices going up if it stays where it is. Still watch you even if you didn't have silver. Well, thank you, Rob Wenzel. The good news is this. Paul didn't plan it that way, but I got very aggravated and embarrassed that I only had 2 different silver rounds to pick from. So I ordered a lot of stuff. And my inventory right now is double what it's ever been before. So I think I have probably I've got at least 2.5 months of inventory. At least 2.5 months. So I'm not going to run out of certainly not everything. And I've got a boatload of silver rounds right now. So I guess as of right now, I've made money on my silver rounds, but when you're giving them away, that'd be a catch-22. And I just started this barber thing, and luckily I ordered a bunch of barbers because it's going to be a long time before barbers are available. So at some point I'll run out of barbers, but it will be in the future. Maybe the Bubba Gump. Well, Treasure Hog, accidentally I have got overstocked at the right time. So that's a good thing for our channel. You won't be seeing any changes to our channel in the short term at all. We will continue to do our streams. We will continue to maintain our current levels of donation prizes. Man, that's a pretty 1985. 85D. But I suspect there are going to be some that aren't going to be as fortunate. I hope not. I don't wish anyone ill will. Because if it would have happened 3-4 weeks earlier, I would have been at the lowest point in inventory I had been since we started. Thank you, Turtle. I appreciate it. We've got 39 people up here in Coinsomniacs. This is Paul's spare time. I usually hunt with my 10-year-old grandson, but not at this time of night. We do live streams on Saturdays at 5 p.m. where we open 4 boxes of $50 with donators. We have either 1 or 2 boxes left for this coming Saturday if anyone wants in. And we've got 4 BC boxes left to search, and our BC boxes are 6 for 6 on silver. We also search on stream on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. We do penny streams. We're in very good shape on pennies right now. We are sold out. We are into the week of March 7th right now on penny boxes that we're taking donations from. And we have enough penny boxes to support that. So that's a good thing. We, if everything goes right, we pick up $50 again at the bank tomorrow or Wednesday. But we have plenty of $50 right now. But on Sunday mornings at 10, we do penny boxes, customer wrap penny boxes, mom and pop penny boxes. And then on Wednesdays and one other night of the week, this being Monday this week, we do a Coinsomniacs stream for those of us that can't sleep at night, and we sit around dreaming of instead of just sheep, we dream of sheep and silver. Turtle, when's the last time I hunted a normal bank penny box? It would be last week. I hunted a bank penny box. All on my lonesome. I had one that was partway broken open that I didn't want to fall all over the place. So I hunted it. And I got 11 wheat pennies. And I got 3 Canadians. And I got 2 2009s. That was the last penny box. We've been getting 5 penny boxes a week, so Hudson and I have been, if Hudson's not here, I've been hunting them. And I've been selling them as well at cost. But I've been hunting some of our bankroll penny boxes because I don't have extra mom and pop boxes to open. I do have one coming up for Hudson versus Baseman, the rematch. So that'll be fun. But on Coinsomniacs, we usually don't take donations. Especially on Wednesdays, we don't take donations. We open a $50 box, kind of mining through, prospecting to see what's in the boxes, to see what we might expect on Saturday. And we'll hunt a nickel box, and we will give away any finds that we have. So Coinsomniacs is kind of Paul's spare time giving back to our subscribers. It's weird down here, Turtle. You know, this is Walmart land, so we have a lot of people that travel the globe. Less so, obviously, with COVID in, but we find a lot of Canadians here. A lot of Canadian pennies, I should say. But I sent, unless you're new, you already know this, but one of the things we do for our subscribers, and members first, but subscribers if we have extra, there's still a lot of people out there having a hard time getting coins to search, is if we have extra, we will sell boxes of coins at face value plus actual shipping, so no profit for us, to our subscribers and members, so that they have something to search. And I sent a box to 2 boxes to J2 Mode, who was in here a while ago. I think it was J2 Mode. I believe it was. I could have that wrong. And he found an Indian head penny in one of our bank wrapped penny boxes. And Hudson and I have searched a ton of them and never found one. Hudson's mom found one in the first roll she ever touched. And then I think it was JT Mode. JT Mode, correct me if I'm wrong. And, no, it wasn't JT Mode. Well, who the heck was it? Oh, now you got me curious. Give me a second. And I'll go back and see who it was. Give me a second. I'll even show you the picture, by golly. Who was it? Who was it? Give me a minute. I can't see chat from where I'm at right now. Ah, it was Greg King. I gotta find the right email now. That's not it. He found a wheat penny ender in one box. And then he sent me this picture. Y'all see it right there in the middle? And blow it up bigger for the people on phones. $1903 Indian head penny in one of the boxes we shipped him. So that's pretty good. And then Stan Horn bought some penny boxes from us, and he found 51 wheat pennies in one of them. So yeah, it looks like a boom. It looked like a nice boom. Sorry, JT Mode, I had that confused. My bad. I'm shipping out 6 or 8 boxes a week to different members. or subscribers, and I lose track. $73D. If we can find a cleaner $73D DDO. We were due for $73D DDO, but that one is lots a bit dirty. So when you see Greg King on the channel, you got to congratulate him. He sent me that picture during our stream Saturday or Sunday, and I didn't catch it until after the stream. But I have never experienced that in one of our bank boxes. But that's the second one of our bank boxes that have had it. I just wasn't the one that opened them. Hey, guess what? We've got another 73D DDO, and this one is better. This one is better. Much better. Doubling in the middle of the S, T over the top of the T. A little harder to see in the U. You can see the line down the R, but it's got some damage on it. You can't see the crack in the 3, but that is most certainly a 73D DDO, our second one of the night. I just needed to ask for a better one and got it. Now I need to ask for some silver. Find some silver. Got a handful of 90%ers. That would be nice. Still don't know where my pen went. Good thing I got a backup pen. 1973D DDO. 121. All right. Let me keep looking. You've been long overdue. Yes, I have, Treasure. I haven't found any 73Ds in a while. Got a gold toned coming up. That's another 73D. They do seem to come in batches. There is a gold toned 1999. It's not gold plated, it's gold toned. It is very gold toned. That I will throw into the giveaway pile because it is cool. And got a lot of gold on it. A lot of gold toning. Remember what happened 1 month ago today. 1 month ago today. You're going to have to remind me, Patrick. That would have been like January 1st. Was that our that would have been our New Year's. We did a New Year's special, I know. And we opened some coins for everybody. Was that the box with 8 DDOs? Was that DDO craziness? You keep track of the fines. 2 miscellaneous so far, right? Yes. 2 miscellaneous and 2 nice coins and a toner. We are in roll 23. Roll 23. Hello, Capital Currency. Good to see you. I keep a backup for the backup pin that backs up my backup pin, and I still can't find one. That is my mom, Everkurt. I bought my mom and my mom and dad before he passed. I would buy them a Sam's Club case of pins. I'm talking like 144 pins. And by the next Christmas, they had lost them all. 2 retired people living in a house by themselves could lose a gross of pins in a year. Pins and screwdrivers I could never find, and still can't, at my mom's house. And I've always, per habit, in my briefcase, carried a bunch of pins. I always, if I'm in a hotel, will pick up whatever pins they put in the room. And I figure they want the advertising with their name on the side. And I've always got pins. So it bugs me to lose one. And I have certainly lost one I was writing with earlier today. But somewhere in my mom's house has got to be 500 screwdrivers and 1,000 pins. I don't know where. It's not that big a house. But somewhere, they're there. It's like the dryer eating socks. Although I don't know what's eating the pins. But I swear, over the years, our dryer has eaten socks and my favorite underwear more than once. They just go away. Absolutely go away. Look at the sub count. 1130. Yeah, we popped up over 1130 after the last one. We got to like 1135. And we were back down to 1130 today. Boy, that sounds like silver in there somewhere. So maybe we can stay over 1130 this time. That would be good. That's the way to go, Rob Wenzel. The socks go missing. You have a party. Where did you find the highest quality pins? Oh, let me think of it. The Marriott in Atlanta. That was the whatever the high-end Marriott's called. Well, it was called back then because it's different now. They had the nicest pins of any of the hotels I stayed at. And I stayed at that one a long time. Hello, Joe Layton. Not to be confused with John Layton, your long-lost third cousin. We are halfway through the box. Yeah, it was down by Peachtree Albuquerque, but I'm trying to think of the brand because it was, they have all the different Marriott levels, and this was their highest one, and yes, the beard is way long, Ashley, way long. It needs trimmed. I just haven't done it. It is. The guy at the post office called me Santa Claus the other day, last week. I was on a work assignment. I took a consulting gig in Atlanta, and I worked with the Glidden Paint Company, Axo Nobel, for almost 3 years. And I commuted from Northwest Arkansas, but I was the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing, I guess, and whatever else. And I stayed in this hotel for 2 years, a little over 2 years. So, and they paid for it. Well, I paid for it and they reimbursed me, which was even better. Because at one point I had over 2 million Marriott points, which was nice, and national car rental points out the wazoo. I am lifetime platinum Marriott, which was a nice perk to have. There you go. A cousin. It wasn't even a third cousin. I wasn't that far off. Yeah, pins at casinos are nice. The Ameristar Casino in Kansas City, I stay at occasionally when me and my buddy go up there to gamble, and got a few Ameristar pins. living away from home and commute, I would go over there and stay for 2 or 3 weeks at a time and work 20 days in a row and take a little bit of time off on the weekends. My wife would come over. But spending 2.5 years in a hotel, the same hotel, was a long time away from home. A long time away from home. Artie Mike, when I retired, retired and changed phone numbers and emails and everything, and a guy from our Sunday school class talked me into going to one meeting on a consulting deal. And he said, throw out a ridiculous price for one day of your time for a consulting deal, and they'll pay it, then go for the one day. So I did. I threw out a ridiculous price for one day of my time, and they said okay. And I went and consulted for Axo Nobel Glidden, and that gig ended up lasting for 3 years. It went from a consulting deal to me being on the ground in Atlanta, heading up their business, spending a lot of time up in Cleveland where their headquarters were. So I never worked directly for Axo Nobel. I did and I didn't. I was never paid directly by Axo Nobel. That's probably the best way to say it. I was a consultant. But that was like after I'd been retired for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. We have 19 rolls remaining. Pastor Tim, your W2 box is not looking good. Not looking good. But it only takes one find, and we do have 2 DDOs. Retirement is a great thing, Everkurt. I would have to agree. I mean, when I first retired, and for the first 3 or 4 years, I fished about every day, played golf, got all those projects done you'd wanted to do for your whole life. Took all of our old camcorder tapes, VHS and 8mm and everything, and recorded them over to DVD. Took my baseball, football, sports card collection and cataloged it all by card on the computer. Things you just never had time for. Spent a ton of time with the grandkids because that was the same time that my daughter, I guess that was a few years into retirement. We got our first grandson. We got to spend a ton of time with Hudson as a baby. Retirement is all right. I was fortunate because when I retired, I was 44 years old. So that was all right. But then I worked 3 of those years in that gap, I guess. Maybe a little over 3. I consulted for several different companies on projects, big name companies that you would recognize. Just enough to keep my toe in the pond. No, I don't miss the rat race either. This is, we got 15 rolls left. Oh yeah, for sure. Artie Mike, early on, in the very early years, when I was in the home office at Walmart, this would be late 80s for me, employees, associates as we called them, could order anything into the sample room they wanted and get their 10% discount on it. Because Walmart associates then and now get 10% off purchases except for consumable food and pharmaceuticals and a few other things. So when there were baseball card sets come out, we would order in several of the top sets, get our 10% discount on them, and then set on them and sell them. We've got a buddy that has, I don't know how many bunches of dollars worth of baseball cards he bought that way, because he didn't sell his. 50 likes. That is cool. For a almost midnight stream, we got 46 people up in the chat. Thought we might have a bunch here since Baseman didn't stream tonight. I know he'd be done by now, but figured there were a lot of streams to watch tonight unless somebody filled in that I wasn't aware of. Hey, our first NIFC, we've got a 2002 D NIFC. It's a find. We'll take it. $12 rolls left. We need a silver. To find a silver in this W box. Some of these boxes have been sitting over there in the corner for quite a while now. The C boxes are the oldest ones in the house. We still got 4 of those. Those are going to have to go. Might be next week's project to get all those opened up. Unless they start getting picked again. Or if we grab one and find a great box, then somebody will want it. $11 rolls left. No, there will not, Artie Mike. My intent on Coinsomniacs is to only do one giveaway for the night, unless we find too much, and give that one person everything we find. That way I don't ship 50 packages out a week. because Paul doesn't like to ship 50 packages out a week. It is a brutal Monday. I've got it back down to about 35, and that is a comfortable area. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. But we will give something away even if we don't find anything. But probably not a silver round tonight. We'll probably try to hang on to those. There you go, Katie Bailey. Just have a plan. Just have a plan. I did add a silver round at the end of, I think it was Sunday's stream, because we'd had so much fun. Gave away a 9 fine mint. Nine rolls left. 9 rolls left. Good night, Paul Spare Tire Coins. You're going to miss this random Benji here in a minute. You're going to miss it. You're going to be so sad, but you'll be rested. So there is an offset for being sad. I think that night a month ago that we found all the DDOs was the first night I tried to give everything to one person. And we had so many DDOs I couldn't do it. I think we gave out 4 or 5 gifts that night, and several of you all chipped in for extra shipping, which was appreciated. Because that was a crazy night. We were finding DDOs like crazy. I wouldn't mind if that happened again. That would be fine. Drink. 7 rolls to go. Oh, G.I. Joes. G.I. Joes and Johnny West were the toys we played with. Of course, we had our Evel Knievel. D. About due for one of those. Not finding very many 74Ds though. Random bidgy coming up. I hope so. I hope so. We got 6 rolls left. We have to have a random something. We need a random something. Tomorrow is Take Coins Back to the Bank Day. Wednesday is pick up rolls from the bank. Okay. Shipping on Monday. Dropping off coins on Tuesday. There's a 1989 that's shiny. We'll throw it in the giveaways. And picking up on Wednesday. 5 rolls left. The Evel Knievel was one of the best toys ever made. And that thing, for the abuse it took, lasted. Because we jumped that thing over, that motorcycle over about everything. But we would watch Gunsmoke at night. It was on Friday and Saturday nights. Gunsmoke, we had our 3 channels, ABC, NBC, and CBS. And if the antenna was pointed in the right direction, we could get them in. And we would watch Gunsmoke, and then All-Star Wrestling, and then, wait for it, Roller Derby. That was the lineup. I think that was Saturday nights. Those were the 3 we watched. Because we could stay up late on Saturday night. And we'd watch Gunsmoke and play with our Johnny West characters on his horse. In my opinion, it doesn't get much better than Gunsmoke. Kansas City Bay Bombers. We were in Kirksville, Missouri, and we were watching the feed out of Kansas City. Good night, Katie Bailey. Be a big pile of sleeping kids in the living room at the end of the night. Because after roller derby came the national anthem, and they shut the TV down for the night. There was nothing else to watch. Watching Gunsmoke right now. There you go. One of those shows I gotta watch anytime I'm flipping by and see it. Kind of like Roadhouse. Flipping by last night and Roadhouse came on. I watched Roadhouse again. Oh, a few, Artie Mike. I don't know how many. And it was usually to not the whole board of directors. It would be to the committees of the board of directors. 2003 NIFC. Not what we're looking for, but we'll take it. 74D. $74D. One roll left. One little roll left. One day Hudson should do an Among Us live stream. It would be really fun. Well, he played with you guys the other night, so he enjoys it. He said he likes that game. He says, I can teach you, Paul. I'm like, nah, it's okay. I'll just watch you. I'll just watch you. Looks like it's going to be a clad box. Empty, falling apart box. Last roll to search. And plead the fifth on that one, Artie Mike. I'll plead the fifth on that one. All right, we're going to do the rest of Hudson's nickels. We got 45 rolls. He found a Buffalo nickel ender in this box. We're going to do those next. I'm going to fill my water jar and use the little boys' room, and I will be right back. All right, it is nickel time. Nickel time. We have 40 people still in the stream. Had a few go to bed. We got 2 DDOs, 2 NIFCs, and some other coins in the $50 box. Let's see how many finds we can find in the nickel box. Hudson's done 5 rolls. To my knowledge, the only thing I know he's found is a Buffalo nickel. Oh, more than once, Artie Mike. More than once. That predates me working at Axo Nobel with Glidden. But paint formulas changed totally more than once because of the different measurable pollutants that were allowed. You remember the old days, if any of you were 50 years old or older, when you opened a can of paint, that smell, that paint smell, well, paints today, other than oil-based paints, you don't get that smell anymore. That smell got legislated out. Because of the amount of pollutants that were allowed. '66 is our oldest so far. And of course, at one point, all paints were lead-based quite a while ago, just like most insulations were asbestos-based. And we didn't have seat belts in our cars. We didn't have to wear a helmet on a bicycle. We didn't have car seats for the cars. A lot of things changed. A lot of 64s and 63s so far, but nothing older. But since Hudson found a Buffalo nickel, you never know what else could be in here. Yeah, Shannon Smith, that's you know, glue's the same way. You ever used to open glue? The smell of glue? Glue's made of a lot different stuff now than it used to be, too. It's missing at least one or two ingredients. Another 64. Hey, look what they put in our nickel roll. That was sitting back there in the back. They put a penny in our nickel roll. At least it's a copper. It's a 64D. We got a penny in our nickel roll. Down 4 cents on that deal. One of these days I'm going to find something more valuable than the thing I'm hunting. On a bank wrap box and get some money back. Early 70s 3M made a very fast drying wipe on clear. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of those wipe-on finishes, well, oil stains, wood stains, totally different ingredients now. Make you, some of those projects you could do and be very happy at the end if it didn't wipe you out. When I was at Walmart, last few years I was over the paint department, and we had to well, in certain towns we had to keep paints locked up, spray paints, because there's a 1958 we got our first find. It is a 58D. The kids would huff them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hudson did not finish this box, and he is going to be very unhappy. He is going to be very unhappy. Very unhappy. It's not the prettiest coin you'll ever see. It's not the prettiest coin you'll ever see. And I wouldn't bet we get a date off of it. Oh, maybe will. It's a 1900 something. Maybe an 09. We just found Pa's second ever V-nickel. My second ever V-nickel. Where's my first? Oh, I put it on the shelf. It is toasty. It is toasty. But that is a big old kaboom kaboom. I think it's a 1909. Let's go down. That's what we're going to call it, the 1909 V-nickel. A 1909 V-nickel is toasty. Both of them during Coinsomniacs. Holy smokes, that's a V-nickel. I looked down at that thing and it just looked like a red toasty. You can't even see the color that well. But it just looked like a nasty coin. And I looked at it and I saw Lady Liberty. Holy smokes. $19.09. Whew! Gotta like that. 1909 V-nickel, also known as a Liberty nickel. Coin roll hunting on 2-1-2-1. And since it's not Paul's first, I'm going to give it away. Somebody's getting a V-nickel that was found in a bank box. Somebody's getting a V-nickel that was found in a bank box. Hello. Just tied Hudson on. Yeah, he's not going to be happy. This is his box. He had it at home for 3 weeks. He brought it back. Oh my gosh. Whoo! We're tied now. You're my witnesses. You're my witnesses. We got it live. We got it live. It's toasty, but it is found in a bank box, which is awesome. Don't tell Hudson. No, I got it. That'd be the first thing I tell him tomorrow. It will be interesting to see what his reaction. Well, his reaction is going to be, what? Are you kidding me? What? Why did you open my box? I already told him I was going to. And then it's going to be, you didn't give it away, did you? I'm going to say, yeah. Paul, it's a V-nickel. Like, yeah, but I already got one. I can hear the conversation now. V-nickel. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's happened twice for me in about 100 boxes. Well, it's not like we're finding a ton of stuff in this box. He did have the Buffalo Ender, but I have found a 1958D, and that is it, other than the V-nickel. If I win, the V-nickel goes to Hudson and you. All right, Turtle. I was thinking about adding V-nickels to the nickel finds list, but I didn't think you would find one. Yeah, well, neither did I. I don't usually think I'm going to find a V-nickel, because I usually don't find a V-nickel. How crazy. I'd have to check the film, but I'm not so sure. I don't know if that was the roll with the penny in it or not, or if that was the roll after the roll with the penny in it. I think it might have been the roll with the after the roll with the penny in it. That's what I think. A V-nickel. 2 Coinsomniacs streams with a V-nickel. That's I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. A 64. A 74. I think another 74. Let me get my split screen back up. Yep. It was. There's another find. There's a 46. Get the focus back in. A 46. 46p. One in the 40s, one in the 50s. We'll take it. We'll take it. Hello, Larry Powell. Yeah, that's another boomer. Start getting some fines now. That V-nickel break something loose. Break something loose. If it wasn't midnight, I'd call Hudson and wake him up. But he got school tomorrow, and I don't suspect he's going to be the happiest anyway. Hey, there's a Canadian. We got the beaver. Where is he? He's on your side. There he is. Well, we'll go to the full scope. Oh, it's the very rare upside down beaver. Ooh, much more rare than the regular beaver coin. And if I would just turn it around like this, it would be just the regular beaver coin though. But we do have a foreign. We do have a foreign. And I even remember to switch the screen back, which is more amazing than probably finding the V-nickel. Another find. 1956. And 1956, what? D. 1956 D. Another 64. Upside down beavers are like, they're the best. Yeah, JT mode. Not everyone can find an upside down beaver. Not everyone. Only here on Coinsomniacs. I hope I win that V-nickel to go in my book. I need some to fill it. Well, it's not the nicest one, but when you find them in the wild like that, they are the nicest ones. It doesn't matter what they look like. Somebody's going to get a V-nickel. And that is pretty cool. Because if Paul had gone to bed, nobody would have got a V-nickel. Not even Paul. Hudson might have come back and opened this box or finished it. And it's funny because as we were sitting here killing time before the stream on Saturday, I told him, why don't you finish that that box of nickels? No. All right. So we played Hunter's Call of the Wild instead, and he didn't finish his box. So I'll have to remind him of that too. I just have to tell him it was nice of him to let me get my second ever V-nickel. That is rare. That is more rare than finding a Walker in a $50 box or a Benji. By far. About like finding a 1970 D in a $50 box. I think we've done that only once or twice. Maybe 3 times out of 300 and some boxes. And for it to happen on 2 Coinsomniacs streams not that far apart is just crazy. Can't read it. What is it? An 88. Need to read it, I guess. Yeah, kind of turtle. It is. We have found more 1909s than we have found V-nickels. Not the VDBs, but more 1909s. All right. You know what would really upset Hudson? Is if we found 2 in one box and got ahead of him on V-nickel finds. Oh, I don't know if he could take that. I would say our coin hunting luck from the weekend has carried over. It didn't carry over into that $50 box, but we knew those W boxes weren't real good. But you never know. There's 2 more over there. One of them could have who knows what in it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. Can't read it. 92. Not even close to a keeper. Alright, we're still at 4 finds. A lucky sip. He might kill me, Turtle. He might. Hey, I found my missing pin. I found my missing pin. It is a good night. It had snuck back over with the Hudson's Collector's Kit coins. What it was doing over there, just hanging out, I guess. $19.40. And it's a P. Second 2 1940s, 2 1950s. Telling y'all, if you're not hunting nickels, it's a good place to nickels and pennies to start. Lots of find opportunities in nickels, and you can get lucky and find a V-nickel in a roll. And for this box, Hudson found a buffalo. I found a V. I mean, you can find a war nickel in here. It's like the ultimate trifecta. And it's only $100 to get a box of nickels from the bank. So if you search them and get them back in and just keep your finds, it can be pretty inexpensive. I have found it easier to get nickels and pennies from the bank than to get $50 or quarters, personally. Just don't try to get dimes because I can't see them. I don't know what roll number this is, but we got well over half a box left. Half W would be nice. If I see any real shiny ones, I'll look at them. I haven't seen the newer nickels in these rolls yet, which is good. As I say that, there's a 2020D. Alright. I had someone go to the bank today, but the bank had no change. So today, tomorrow, they're going to another bank and hopefully they have nickels. Well, good luck, Turtle. I have heard California is a hard place to get coins. I know Big Mo was having trouble getting coins out there. I don't know if he ended up getting some or not. I sent him an email offering to send him some, and I did not get a reply. I don't know if I got a bad email address or if he just didn't want any. Or maybe he found some. Well, we're not exactly tearing it up here. And for lack of new nickels, it's kind of surprising we're not doing better than we are. Never had a problem before, first time this happened. What would you pay for a 2007 US $1 Silver Eagles? He was talking about how you offered. He didn't say much about it though. Oh, really? Okay. I'm glad he at least mentioned it, Patrick. Ever find Canadian World War II V nickel? V for victory, not silver. I have not, B.H. Ringer. All my Canadian nickels so far have been beavers. And we got a bunch of them. So Patrick, did he end up with some coins in? Did he end up getting boxes, or is he still on the sideline? That's a good price. Monday. This is Monday. Isn't this Monday? Your last Monday? Probably before all the craziness with silver. That still would have been a decent price. I bought a bunch of Silver Eagles recently for under $30 a piece, including a 2007. But that was before the silver thing happened. And I felt good about the price. It was $3 over spot at the time. Around $3 over spot. Spot's about $4 higher than that right now. Probably. So was that on one of his streams or in a chat or what, Patrick? I've been streaming 4 nights a week. I've not been doing a lot of watching other than to just say hi and drop a thumbs up in other streams lately. Try to get out and about to support the community. There's a find. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? The 54, I believe. 1954. And it is a P. That's our third 50s. Maybe we'll get going here. Maybe we'll get going. I'd like to pop us a key date, a semi-key date. Another Buffalo, a war nickel, anything like that would be marvelous. Weekly mail call, JW. Gotcha. Drink. I have no idea, Turtle. I have no idea. More than mine. More than mine. With all the silver rounds I got right now, mine took a bump. I don't even know how many silver rounds I got. Let me look. Let me just look. $214 silver rounds. 518 90s. We got a few. We got a few. It'll take us through a stream or two. I am for a free marketplace, and product will sell. It's worth what someone will pay for it. And you have to understand motives of some of the people in the auctions, like for Rob's. People are supporting and robbing Charlani purposefully through their premium bids for product on there. And I am absolutely okay with that. Some of us can't afford to do that, and that's okay too. We did have our first auction on Sunday afternoon after our penny hunt. We sold a few items, some peanuts, silver rounds, and some brown box Ikes and some Barbers. Wasn't full blown or anything, just having a little fun. I finally got an answer back from PayPal and found out that you do not have to have a special waiver from PayPal to sell U.S. coins, silver or not. And in the state of Arkansas, you can auction off your own product without an auction license. So auctions are fine in the state of Arkansas. It's the only state I got to worry about. What I can't do is I can't auction off something for somebody else. Groundhog Day. Did a groundhog ever make it on a coin? Ooh. I don't know. A groundhog on a coin. Probably. I gotta think probably. What is it? Gotta think that a groundhog made it on a coin. But I don't know. I do not know the answer to that. If I have a coin with a groundhog on it, I am unawares. That was a fun auction. Me and Hudson. Yeah, Hudson might have liked being an auctioneer a little too much. He might have liked it a little too much. He was going over to my shelf of my personal collection to give something away. You gotta watch him. He'd be auctioning off Paul's stuff. And some of that stuff that I found in boxes have a lot more sentimental value than they have value. I haven't found a lot of tremendously valuable stuff roll hunting. I found a lot of stuff that's special to me. A lot of firsts, like my first V-nickel. That was cool. My first Walker, first Benji, first 90, first nice gold-plated coin. Kept all of those. First Buffalo, well, other than what I've given away on here, I've kept all the Buffaloes I've ever found and all the V-nickels. All the key dates and semi-key dates. A groundhog is basically a beaver without the tail. Okay. We have some big groundhogs here in Arkansas. We had one living next to our yard when we lived in Bentonville. And that thing, I don't know whose garbage he was eating, but he was chubby. He was well fed. We had one here in our yard that was fighting with our Shih Tzus through the fence. We got a little fence to keep the dogs in. And I was afraid I was going to lose a dog. And I had my .22 revolver loaded with bird shot and snake shot to kill snakes. And I grabbed it and ran outside and popped it 3 times with that, and it ran off. It wouldn't have been heavy enough to do anything other than sting it, but it's never come back, which is a good thing, because I'm afraid it would kill our little puppies. And it was gnashing its teeth and slapping that fence, and the dogs were giving it heck. But everyone lived through it, so that was a good thing. What is that? $87D. Wait, it's been a while since we found anything. YouTube channel auction? YouTube channel auction. YouTube channel. Yes, Jim Cantor. We had one Sunday after the penny hunt. We auctioned a few things off. I got the all clear from Coinsplosion, from everyone I needed to make sure I wasn't violating any rules. 64. I didn't want to run the risk of losing PayPal like some others have. Now, you do have to use goods and services. You can't use friends and family to pay for auctions. That would be against the rules. That looks old, but I don't even know if we can see a date. I can see the 1. So unless it's a V-nickel or a war nickel, which it's not, we'll never know. We have 4, 7, 10, 12, 7, 18 rolls left. 18 rolls left. Hello, Copper Owl Coins. 1,000 seekers to the chat. Catching some big crappie or bass sounds like a good idea for LaPointe. I was eyeing the lake today. It wasn't quite warm enough to fish, and I was thinking, you know, the spawn, the fish being on the beds, is not that terribly far away here. And going out and catching them on a deep crankbait or something right now would be quite possible. My boat is plugged in and charging, just waiting for me. But it's got to be a little warmer. City of Long Beach, California recently imposed an ordinance forcing some grocery stores to pay an additional $4 per hour in hero pay. Yeah, another V-nickel. Can you believe that? Now, I got to be careful to avoid the political discussion, but mathematics says that any raise in minimum wage or lower wage jobs leads to an inflationary situation in which everyone will end up with less spending power after a period of time than before the increase. It makes it very, very hard on small business. You know, I didn't send him a note, Copper Owl Coins. We've got some plans that have come up for the weekend. They're going to keep me from having any spare time with doing the streams and getting the other stuff done. So I'm not going to be available. Would have liked to have done it. Green's coming off. Hey, another find in 1946. It is a P. At least we got another find. There's another old looking one. Tell what it is. I'm gonna have to put a new sticky pad up. I knocked that one off. 1995. Where did I put my sticky pads? Hudson, where'd you put my sticky pads? Well, the Super Bowl for sure, but we are going to go ahead and do our penny box, our mom and pop penny box on Sunday morning, and we've got our Saturday night stream The only time I really could have done anything with a box battle would have been Saturday morning, and I now have plans Saturday morning and early afternoon. So I really don't have any time to do it. And I don't want to do it after the penny hunt, because I want to go prepare myself mentally for the football game, because I will be living and dying with each play. The Bills game made me very nervous, and then we fumbled the punt at the beginning of the game to go down 9-0. I'm like, oh no, you can't do this with a better team. And then the Chiefs woke up and it was fine. But I would like to not fall behind Brady. I read a stat today that in Brady's 9 other Super Bowls, he has never had a good first quarter. And his team has never had the lead in the first quarter in 9 Super Bowls. In 1954, he gets off to very slow starts historically in Super Bowls. So that'd be a nice thing. Mind the Bucks going scoreless or getting a field goal in the first quarter. But they were saying that the over-under for the first quarter was like 10 points for both teams. And I think the Bucks were minus a half point. So they said the smart bet was to take the under and the Chiefs for the first quarter bet. But Paul has been brutalized with sports bets, so I don't do sports bets anymore, just for fun. I've lost too many that I thought were no-brainers. Another 1940. Oh, I'm sorry, a 1946. I stand corrected. A 46p. I think we got 3. Oh, we got 4 of each. 4 40s and 4 50s. '64 and a '61. We're trying to get old ones. Patrick Johnson. Hello, DA. Didn't see you come in. 43 people up in the chat. We appreciate you all being here. We did pop a V-nickel a while ago. It's been kind of slow since. We got 4 50s and 4 40s. Hudson had a Buffalo nickel ender in this box and then stopped searching it. We start and find a V-nickel, which I get to tell him tomorrow. We have 10 rolls left. 10 rolls left. The Kentucky Derby. Never been to one of those, MK, but I've heard they're very fun. I've had friends go. There was the year when Michael Jordan's Bulls set the record for losing the fewest games in a season. And I think they ended up 73-9 or something like that, 72-10, something ridiculous. And I was in Las Vegas when they were playing one of the worst teams in the league. And I bet the game. And I bet it just for the Bulls to win. I didn't even bet the point line. I just bid the win. It wasn't going to be a big payoff. And the Bulls lost. Lost bad. They had won like 18 in a row. And if you go back and look, it was like one of their only 2 losses in like a 30-game streak. And yep, it's the one I bid. And that's the kind of stuff that has happened to me when I have bid on sports. Altered every Twins game and spin the casino wheel. Attend every. When I accrue a free buffet and a $50 free slot, I go to the casino. There you go. That's the way to do it. Play with their money. Play with their money and you can't go too wrong. You budget yourself. Now, I will bet in the casino. I like going to the casino. But it's like anything else. You've got to budget it. And stay within your budget. Not lose more than you can afford to lose, and you're fine. It's just entertainment. And if you win, it's just a bonus. Take the wife out and do something fun. The longer you gamble, the better chance they have of getting it back. Sounds like they're going to delay the start of the minor league baseball season by a month, which is probably a very good idea. I think, I think that's 1993. I'm not sure. I'll set it aside. Thought it was a 50-something at first, like that one is. A 1953. And it is a 53D. It's a find. Can we find something good? The roll's like, you already did find something good. You found something amazing. Shut up and be happy. But that's the way it works. We want more. We want more. Vern LaPointe is lurking. Oh, did they officially move it back, Artie Mike? It sounded like they were going to. JT mode, I saw 55 on that at first also, and then it looks like I see I've got it set to the side. We'll look at it again when we're done. I think I see a 9 now. So this one's got some colors in it. That one looks war nickel-y. What is it? A 99. Of course it is. Last I checked, a 99 was not a war nickel. I'm going to take a quick break. We've got 6 rolls left. I'll be right back. All right, last 6 rolls. Last 6 rolls. What can we do? Oh, one had fallen over. We got a bonus. We got 7 rolls left. It's even better. Even better. Maybe the fallen over roll will be a lucky one. Gotta find 59. D. That is our 5th? That's our 6th. 50. Our 6th, 1950. Toasty, what is it? 1964. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a 64? Alright, well, did have a find in it. It did have a find. Now 6 rolls left. Yeah, Artie Mike. Me too, but stupid players union has to approve it, and I think they're going out on strike next year, and they're not going to give anything up right now. They're looking to get back some next year. They won't approve the universal DH without a big give back, even though it will employ some of the older people, really give another offensive position to the National League. That's a higher paid position, but they will not approve it. But this had a deal that the season was only going to be 154 games, but they were going to pay the players for 162, and they were going to throw in a bunch of 7-inning double headers in the middle of the year, which would save a lot of pitching innings on arms. So the union ought to like that. So it seemed like everything they were doing, they should approve, but I wouldn't bet on it. Would not bet on it. Five rolls left. 4 rolls left. Come on. Any treasure at all. We've got 12 finds us all. That is, well, but Hudson opened 5 rolls, so we got at least 13 because I know he had the Buffalo nickel. Number of finds, not good. Quality of finds, quite high. Another one I can't read. 99. Rough Life 99. 64. 93 rolls left. Three rolls left. Two rolls left. Coin explosion, coin explosion. Maybe that'll be lucky. We'll try anything. If it works, we'll do it again. The 1970s again. Well, we got something weird. We got something weird. I've never seen it before. I have never seen whatever this is before. Cuba. República de Cuba, 5 centavos. We have found a Cuban V-nickel. Patria y Libertad, 5GR, 250M, 1946. Paul's going to have to keep that one for Hudson. We got a Cuba V-nickel. We've got a Cuba V-nickel. An old Cuban V-nickel. I wonder what that's made of. Let me take a pic. Oh, I don't have my phone. Lost my cell phone today somewhere. Didn't sound special. Y'all probably seen one of those before, but I never have. Paul takes the lead. Yeah, Paul's going to have to hang on to this one, y'all. That is a first for us. A Cuban V-nickel, 1946. I didn't even know it existed. Someone mentioned a Canadian V-nickel earlier, I think. Cuban V-nickel. 1946. And we're on 2/2/21 now. You have one of the Canadian V-nickels. Well, I don't, but I guess I have a Cuban V-nickel, and the V stands for silver. I don't know what it stands for in Cuba. Velocidad. That's a cool coin. That is a cool coin. Paul likes that one. Yeah, that's cool. If you have Find My Phone app, you can find it from your computer. I don't think I do. I think it's in my truck. When me and the dogs went to the post office today, I don't think I made it home or back inside the house with my phone. So I think it's in my truck. Last roll. Looks like Hudson's got a few loose pennies in this and a stray nickel from his penny hunt, maybe. I suppose. Let's see. Well, that was some next to last roll magic with a Cuban foreign. Viva is Revolution. We'll go V is for Viva. Viva la Revolution. That's what I would think. Shannon Smith, copper nickel. A pretty coin. It's in good shape for 1946. All right. So despite the lack of number of finds, this has been a cool box. Hey, we have a 1959, and it is a D. Could we have multiple finds in the last roll? Is it even possible? Anything's possible, I suppose. Just not very likely. That is it. That is it. I need to put this one back under the scope and see if we can figure out what it is. When I first looked at it, I thought it was a 55. It is a 50-something. That's what it looks like there. A 53 maybe? I don't know if getting closer is going to be better or not. I think it is a 53. But it could be a 55. Let me look at PCGS to see what a 53 looks like. Looks like a 95, but now I see, yeah, it was a 90. It was a 55, and then it was a 90-something to me, and now it's a 53. So I'm going to look at PCGS nickels in the price guide, and I will show you what I'm going to look at. Come down to nickels, Jefferson nickels, We're going to look at a 53 and a 55 to see what the, I guess we can look for a mint mark. That'll help us out a little. It's an S mint mark. It is an S mint mark. It's either a 55 or a 53S. So let's look at a 53S first. '53S. And the 3 looks like that. And that's kind of what I think we've got. That is kind of what I think we've got. I think that is what we got. But let's look at a 55S. There is no 55S, so it is a 53S. It is a 53S because there is no 55S. There's a 55D over S. Yep, Paul Folden, you're right. There is no 55S, so it's a 53S. So we will put it in the 50s pile. And let me go to my nickel screen. And we will add this nickel box in. We found no proofs. We found one V nickel. Hudson found a Buffalo nickel. No wars, no 2009s, no 30s. In the 40s, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 40s. In the 50s, we've got 8. And we've got 2 foreigns. So we found 15 nickels. We save that. Plus whatever Hudson found in the 5 rolls we don't know about. All right. Process of elimination. That's right. You just got to know there is no 1955S, and it makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier. All right. Let's see what we've got for the giveaway pile tonight. Yeah, it's either the only 55S in existence that they didn't put a D over the top, or a 53S worth, We've got a penny that we found in the nickel rolls. We have 8 1950s. We have 4 1940s. We have the Canadian Beaver. We have 6 50-cent pieces that are either real good looking or nifsies. We've got the star of the show, the 1909 V nickel. And we have 2 1973 D DDOs. So someone is going to win all of this. What's the total found column for the nickels? That's how many we found in that box. If you go back to the screen, total found, it adds up across how much we found of everything. So we found 15, 17, 17, 17, 20, 20, 23, 36. That's how many we found in the box. And that was our 91st box. 45 Buffaloes, 69 War Nickels, and now 4 V Nickels. That's just how we keep track of it. Just how we keep track of it. I think this is going to end up being a couple of envelopes. I do not think it is all going to fit in one. I guess I can do this after I start the GAW. Let me get the GAW started. Giveaways. Custom. Coinsomniacs. Edit. All right, when it comes up, you're going to have 3 minutes. Yeah, we're almost to the we're working on 400 boxes, I think, of $50. So the raffle has started, so type exclamation raffle, and that will enter you in the raffle. And one person is going to go home with a load of coins. Ended up being a decent find. Coin. I doubt if anyone else has given away a V-nickel that they found in their rolls tonight. But I could be wrong. It would not be the first time. Let's see, W2 had 2 DDOs and 2 NIFCs. Pretty bad box it was. Well, somebody's going to get a V-nickel, which is pretty cool, I think, even though it's toasty. Let's see how much time is left on our giveaway. 1 minute left in the giveaway. So if you're dallying around trying to be the last one in, you have 1 more minute to enter. Exclamation raffle, and that will enter you. Right now there are 29 entries, and we have 39 people in the stream, 40 people in the stream. Hello, Tool Freak, Prospecting Coins. Missed you guys earlier. If you want to get in the raffle, you still have about 45 seconds. Exclamation raffle. And you're winning all the nickels we found in the nickel box tonight, which includes a V-nickel. And you are winning all the $50 we found in the box that were finds, which includes 2 1973D DDOs. And 6 real clean, good-looking book checkers for somebody. We got to be getting close to the end here. We are over. All right, that is the end. I am going to go to the Coinsomniacs page, random comment picker, so you can see. Good luck, everybody, for the V-nickel. The winner is John Ruck. Congratulations, John Ruck. John, you need to send me an email and claim your prize. My email is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And give me your address so that I can ship it to you. And you are the proud owner of a 1909 found in the wild V-nickel. Yeah, congratulations, John. Congratulations. All right. Have a great Groundhog Day, everybody. Yeah. February 2nd. All day long now. Hope everyone can get some sleep. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the 65 likes. Thanks to all of the moderators for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the members in green for being here. Thanks for the subscribers being here. This is why we do it. Hope y'all enjoyed this evening. Hope silver settles down and does what it's going to do. And I will see you all Wednesday night on another Coinsomniacs stream sometime around 10 o'clock, 10 to 10:30. And we will open another $50 box, probably one of the ones we pick up this week, assuming we get them. Maybe some BBs, maybe some W's, you don't know. We got some old ones we kind of need to troll through. But thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. Congratulations, John Ruck, on your win. Send me that email and I will get it out to you. Otherwise, good night all. I will see you again when Paul has more spare time.